Good evening and welcome to SA Today for February 2nd. I'm Johnny Oliver and here are today's top campus stories. The Student Association held their weekly meeting last night, and here are the biggest takeaways. The Director of Academic Integrity, Margaret Uzdansky, said that their goal is to create a more efficient model. The current policy is being criticized by those who claim that it is not flexible in terms of options offered to faculty and students. SA President Aysha Seedat is working on a policy of free speech, which will include town hall forums open to all students. Seedat is also making plans for educating students on campus about money spending. SA President Jane Holland is meeting twice a week with the Chancellor's Work Group on Diversity and Inclusion. Additionally, at last night's meeting, Holland said the bike share program discussed last semester is still in the works. She says SA members hope to partner with bicycle retailer Mello Velo to launch the program in April. Holland also spoke of some changes coming to the campus bus route.
Yeah, but this is something that's going to take several phases over the next few years, but they are starting construction right after commencement.
So I mentioned last semester that we wanted to move forward with better PRing, or I guess kind of like
and he said that it's good, so we're just going to keep going because I have a green light. So yes.
Route previously will now run on Waverly Avenue. University Avenue will be completely for pedestrians. And finally, in other business, Eric Knighton elected as SA's technology chair. The Student Association is now accepting applications for assembly positions. All applications are due Friday.
Process with another group of about
A DPS officer has been disciplined after an October incident involving 4 shotguns. According to officials, the 4 guns fell out of a public safety pickup truck. According to the DPS chief, the officers left a firearms training session, and when they arrived, realized 2 cases of shotguns fell out of the back of the truck. He said the guns were not properly secured. The officer responsible for the incident was the firearms instructor. The Sustainability Division and Students of Sustainability are sponsoring a free screening of a new climate film. The environmental documentary, This Changes Everything, focuses on how our economy is linked to increased carbon in the environment and how we can change the environmental crisis and the economy. The screening will take place tomorrow night at 7 in Watson Theater. The Institute for Veterans and Military Families at Syracuse University and USAA have announced the launch of a research series that will focus on the transitions service members undergo as they enter civilian labor force. The first brief of the series was released this morning. Those to come will touch on topics of career preferences, job compatibility, and workplace performance. This Saturday, the College of Law will be hosting its 6th Valor Day event at 9 a.m. in Dineen Hall. The event will consist of legal, financial, and career services for veterans, current service members, and their families at no cost. Personal legal consultations with attorneys who offer insight about retirement and investment tactics, veterans' legal issues, and resume formatting are available by appointment. To make an appointment, contact vision@law.syr.edu or call 413-728-2567. Syracuse alumni Jonathan Gibraltar has reached out to Syracuse Chancellor Kent Syverud to make suggestions on how the university can prevent binge drinking. Gibraltar is a national expert on college binge drinking and has made suggestions like requiring tailgaters to have a permit. Since SU received the #1 party school ranking in 2014, SU has made efforts to offer alternatives to drinking with programs like Orange After Dark. And breaking news for all you fake ID users out there. The 2015 list of fake ID seizures in New York has surfaced, with 175 arrests in the Syracuse region. The list includes some of Syracuse students' very own hotspots. Marshall Street DJs on the Hill was the spot of 6 fake ID arrests. New York investigators also visited nearby bar, the Orange Crate, and made 6 arrests there. The list concludes that there was a significant increase in arrests from 2014. It's official, spring is coming. At least that's what Pennsylvania groundhog Punxsutawney Phil told us when he didn't see his shadow this morning. Typically, if we don't see Phil's shadow on Groundhog Day, there will be spring-like weather. And for Syracuse, that's great news. However, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration says that Phil is usually less than 50% accurate. Let's just hope Phil is correct this year. And today was a cloudy 40-degree day with no snow left on the ground. Students even brought out lighter coats and forgot about the scarves and gloves. But we can't get too excited about the warmer temperatures. While the groundhog predicts an early spring, this week's weather forecast suggests otherwise. Tomorrow will be the warmest day of the week with temperatures hitting the 50s, but rain showers are expected throughout the day. Thursday we will experience another snowfall with temperatures dropping down to the 30s again. We can expect that drop to continue throughout the rest of the week along with another snowfall on Sunday. And when we come back, Student Association President Aysha Seedat joins us to talk about upcoming elections and how you can get involved. Stay with us.
If you see news happening on campus in Syracuse or across the nation, call the CitrusTV newsroom at 315-443-1177 or tweet at CitrusTV News, your campus news leader.
With a commanding 8-goal lead.
The weekend, usually, is a time to relax and unwind from the pressures of work and school. Unfortunately, the weekend is also a time for many people to abuse drugs and alcohol. Listen to the words some people use when they talk about the good time they had over the weekend. They say, "I went to a party Friday night and got plastered," or "Saturday night, I was really wasted." Maybe they didn't have such a good time after all.
This message furnished by the NCAA.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does.
And like that, you're a job creator.
Welcome back to SA Today. The deadline to apply to Student Association is fast approaching, and today we have SA President Aysha Seedat on the show. Thank you for being here with me today, Aysha.
Of course.
My first question is, how can someone apply for a leadership position in the Student Association?
There are a number of opportunities, actually. So actually this Friday, February 5th at 5 p.m., the deadline to join as an assembly representative, which sits in the assembly. That's the deadline for that. And then the actual elections are on February 8th. Then there is another opportunity, we call it special elections. So those are the elections for Board of Trustees representative, and a representative of the Alumni Association Board, things like that. And those elections are on February 12th at 5 p.m. as well. And then actually the elections for President, Vice President, Comptroller, so my time is almost up. The deadline for those applications are February 25th by 5 p.m. And then the elections for that are April 11th through the 14th.
Okay, who can apply?
Anyone.
All right. So what are the benefits of joining SA? What would your pitch be to someone who is thinking about it?
Yeah, I think that the organization and our mission is rapidly changing in terms, especially in respect to the new administration that's coming in with the university. Now more than ever, the chancellor is tasking me to delegate a lot of student representatives to a lot of different committees because I obviously can't do everything. So now we have, so earlier you heard about the academic integrity policy. That was something I had the opportunity to sit on, but if I wouldn't have been able to delegate that to someone else. So students have a wide array of opportunities to make really great change on the campus, and Student Association is one of the big outlets to do so. So if anyone wants to get involved, that's a great way to do it.
All right, thank you for being on the show today with us, Aysha.
Of course.
And again, a reminder that these applications are due February 5th. For more details about what is ongoing with the Student Association, you can attend the meetings every Monday at 7:30 at Maxwell Hall. We'll be right back. The first public forum on proposals to merge Syracuse and Onondaga County governments took place last night. Residents attended a 2-hour discussion at the Southwest Community Center where speakers voiced concern for lack of details about the plan for a consolidated government. Some expressed fear that the city would be swallowed by the new entity, while others said that the city needs to be open-minded to the new idea. And a recent Facebook ad has been deemed fake, so don't let it trick you. A Wegmans representative has confirmed that a Facebook scam is going around claiming the grocery store is giving away a free $200 coupon. Scams like this are popular on Facebook and have involved other big names in the past like Target and Olive Garden. The Better Business Bureau says to always check the company's website to see if the information is real before clicking the post. The Syracuse Crunch has stolen the spotlight once again for the 2016 AHL All-Star Classic. Central New York has recently claimed the title as Hockey Central. Yesterday's All-Star Game at the War Memorial gathered all of the AHL's 4 divisions, the Atlantic, North, Central, and Pacific, to play 3 9-minute games. The event was a refreshing change for the community that energized hockey in the Syracuse area. And the 51 nominees for the Syracuse Area Music Awards, also known as the Sammys, were announced this morning. The awards highlight the best albums within Central New York's music community. The albums submitted this year hit a record high number of 118 entries. Trophies will be awarded in 11 categories, and there will be 5 live performances. The award ceremony will take place at 7 p.m. on March 4th at the Palace Theater. When we come back, we will take one last look at weather, plus Christian Guzman is here with what's coming up in Sports on the Quarter. We'll be right back.
Jimmy can't sing, and Tommy can't dance, so we're gonna put some ants in their pants. Aww.
Kids will spend 22 minutes watching us, the super duper party troopers, sing about ants in their pants.
Isn't that funny? Ants in their pants, they got ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Staring contest! You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Tomorrow, temperatures will rise up to the 50s, but that high won't be sticking around. Rain showers are expected throughout the day, and wind speeds could hit 40 miles per hour. Temperatures will drop again down to the 30s by the end of the week, so don't put away those winter coats just yet. Coming off a win against Georgia Tech, the Orange will now face Virginia Tech. Tonight will be another heated contest at the Carrier Dome at 8 p.m. The Orange are going for their 3rd straight win. Christian de Guzman is here with us. Christian, what can we expect to hear in Sports on the Quarter?
Well, we'll continue to have a little preview of that Virginia Tech game, plus our own Tyler Cass is out on assignment, and we'll take a look at some of the Super Bowl 50 prop bets.
All right. Thank you, Christian. What's your prediction for the game tonight?
For the game tonight, I see Syracuse winning by a slim margin, only 72-70.
All right. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate you coming on the show here. And that's all for SA Today. For more information, make sure to follow CitrusTV News on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Johnny Oliver. Have a great night, Syracuse, and be sure to head out to the Dome to cheer on the Orange for that 3rd straight win.